Uh, I mean, it's just always great, because you know that you're going against a Goliath of a team, man, and they're just so special, and we've all developed great relationships off the floor, and we've been playing against each other, in the finals for the last 3 years, and now that I'm on a new team, and now it's a even kind of different environment for me now. I have different teammates, and when I'm going out there going against them, it's the same motivation. You want to beat them, and that's what I try to echo to my team, and I know they feel the same way. To be considered the best, you got to beat the best, and that's just what we try to do.
Do you think Klay is a bit underrated?
Just what we try to do.
Do you think Klay is a bit underrated as a defender?
Is it underrated? Nah. I'd like to see him on a few more defensive teams, but has he made one?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess you consider him underrated then. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I mean, going against him for the last, 7 years since I've been in the league, but, this special team that they have now, adding KD, and, you've seen, how they've kind of transformed, from the first year they won it to now being two-time champions. Their bench, everyone. So it's always a high-level game, and that's what you want as a competitor, to go against the best. And tonight we had a chance to go against the best on their home floor. Came down to the wire, and they just made a lot more plays down the stretch than we did. Man, that's an interesting question. I don't even know if I can answer it, man. A lot could change, throughout the season, and you never know. So I think I probably have a better answer for you down the line. So you said what didn't work? There were just a few breakdowns. Just KD and Steph coming together on their pick and rolls, and him getting open. And you have a great shooter like that that's shooting lights out on a given night, and he's for the most part lights out. But when he's shooting like that, and taking some deep bombs, and it's no late contest. You got to be in his body, and he's passing up the ball and chasing it back. And I felt like we did a great job of sticking to our game plan, but he was unbelievable. And I gotta give credit when credit is due. And when he's making shots like that, it makes it easier for their team to create separation. And for us, we were getting it within 4, within 2, and then Steph was hitting some big bombs to create that separation. So that's a telltale sign of a great player. So.
I've seen Kyrie do that against a lot of teams. I think that's what he does. I think he had a good game tonight. Kyrie, he got it going. But he's one of those best players in the world type of players too, so he can get it going against anybody, just like Steph did.
What do you want the takeaway to be for you guys from this game?
I think we're a lot more locked in today against the Warriors. I think we should be a lot more locked in against a lot more teams we played. We haven't played to this intensity in a while, so I think it's a positive note to seeing everybody locked in, engaged, and on one accord.
And when people look at this game, they look at the fact that you guys beat them in your building, you played them down to the wire here in their building. Do you envision this being a potential NBA Finals?
I just focus on what's in front of me, and I think our team, we focus on what's in front of us. That's a long ways from now. We got a lot better to get, and we'll see when we get there.
What's changed?
Did this feel like potential finals?
It always feels, every time you play here at Oracle, from my experience, even before they were what they were, since I got into the league, and they weren't necessarily so good. The fans here are always, they make it feel different, and when they go on runs like that, it does feel like a playoff type game.
Were you encouraged, again, you mentioned defense, just missing one of your best defenders in Marcus, and still to kind of, obviously Curry was super hot, but you guys seem to keep